Obviously, if you come into any new organization as the responsible executive, you'd like to know what are the strong points and what are the weak points of the organization for which you now have responsibility. The benchmarking that I'm going to talk about tomorrow morning is clearly a very quick and inexpensive way to get your hands around how does your organization look compared to others in your industry. So while it's certainly not the only way to do it, benchmarking is something I would recommend to that person. And in fact, I have recently recommended it to a potential new client for the benchmarking that has a new executive who's come in, exactly the situation you described. And she was from project management, but is not all that familiar with portfolio management. So by participating in the benchmarking study, she has an opportunity, number one, to learn about a broader set of practices that apply to portfolio management as well as project management. And number two, to see how her organization compares to other pharmaceutical companies and where are the greatest areas that she might want to make improvements and make her mark and add to the value of the company. This organization I just mentioned had another feature. It's a pharmaceutical company that acquired a fairly large biotech company. And each of those organizations had their own portfolio management process. So not only do they have the job of comparing their strengths and weaknesses to other organizations, they also want to form an integrated best of both process because they're now trying to merge the traditional pharmaceutical group with the traditional biotech group, two somewhat different backgrounds, into a single unified corporate process. And the benchmarking, again, is a marvelous tool to help them do that.